Hello, you lot. How you doing? Hope you're all right. Little camcorder in here's a camcorder, and it's not any use to me anymore. So I'm going to give it to a friend of mine. He's a YouTuber, and he does a bit of RC. So he'll be using this to do a few videos probably. I'll just stick that over there. Bit dark in here, isn't it? So we turn the light on. There we go. Lovely. All right. So I'm not really going to be messing around too much. Oh, what's happened here? We're a bit far away, aren't we? So let's put that down a bit. There we go. Now what I want to do. Oh, I've got a drill here. Look. Let's. I'll get rid of that drill. Hang on. What can I do with the drill? Let's get rid of that drill. Yeah. So I was thinking I could have a little look, because I did have a couple of comments, or one or two comments, you know, about this servo on it. You know, put a bigger screw in there. Trouble is, I don't know if I've got a bigger screw that will actually fit, and secondly, don't know, might not. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. But I want to get this, because this could be like at a moment's notice. I could have the opportunity to take it out and zip around a bit. So I just want to make sure that it is actually ready. And I thought I'd use the opportunity just to have a little chat with you lot. Seeing as can't really do a live video because I can't guarantee how much time I'm going to have. So my plan, what I've done many times in the past, and it works quite well. Oh, by the way, you lot, I've resurrected my favourite and oldest glow starter. This is mega old in terms of working glow starters. About 2008 or so is when it was new, and I resurrected it, and it works. Well, at least it did work. It worked when I resurrected it. It sat on the table here for approximately a week. I resurrected it on the last video, that at the end of the last. Yes, there we go. Look. Properly glowing glow plug. This is my little tester glow plug. Doesn't fit in any of the engines I've got. Well, it might do if I was to force it, but it doesn't actually fit. So put that in there. Get out a real screwdriver that actually is going to fit. Now what I normally do in this situation, if I'm 100% certain that it's in the position that I want it to be in, and if I can get the screw out, what I do, now I don't glue it in, for those of you that are thinking he's going to glue it in, he's going to glue it in. No, I just get a bit of thread lock. And I stick a bit of thread lock on it. And that way, if you need to, you can get it out. It won't bloody come out now. If you do need to, you can get it out, but also it will stay in place, you know. But I might not bloody bother. I might not bother you lot. Bloody hell, I can't get the thing out. I don't really want to take it off the spline and get it out that way, because then I might lose where I've got it. I'm going to have to do it anyway, ain't I? You know what? That ain't coming off of there, I mean. That ain't coming off of there, is it? Let's do this up again. Yeah, it's not. Sort of stuck in there. I don't know what you like. I was actually just gonna. I was gonna mess around with it. I don't think I will now. I don't think I will, because that's solid on there. That's really nice. So what I'm gonna do regarding the batteries, I'm gonna go and get a hump pack. It will sit in there, I think. We'll experiment. Let me just go and get one. All right. Let's just temporarily move this one out of the way. Put that over there. I hope this is going to work. It should do. If I take out the battery pack from this, because I haven't got enough battery packs. You know, I don't use them often enough to keep buying bloody battery pack. Oh, I've got to unscrew it. Right. I'm not going to unscrew that. Back in a bit. Next on the battery donor list, a Kyosho. What's it called? MP9. Last time I used this, it was a bit wet, and when in the field it was a bit muddy, and it got a bit muddy and a bit wet, but there we go. Engine's alright. Pull start, don't want to go back in though. WD-40 will soon sort that out. I don't know. What's that all about, you lot? It did get very wet last time. I didn't think any water went in the pole start, but it might have done. There we go. Thought I had it. There we go. That's good enough. I'll just let that flop around over there. Anyway, what we want the battery. And on this MP9, you ain't got to unscrew nothing. So, you can just do that. So, I took this out of there like that. Actually, this is a hump pack that's the same. I don't know why I didn't think of this a minute ago. That one's alright. It's starting to puff up a bit, but that'll be right. I'm just going to make sure that it's actually going to fit. We know that it's going to fit because we tried it last time, didn't we? But is it going to touch any of the servo? I don't know. Who knows? Fucking no one knows. We'll move that out of the way. Just might better stuff that in like that. Yeah, that could go. That could be stuffed in. Oh, but that is going to touch. Now you see that wheel? That will touch. That will touch the throttle. You can't see it, can you? There we go. That will touch the throttle. The battery will. When the throttle moves, it'll touch it. So I can't use that. I can't use a hump pack then because it's going to be in the way. Even if I put it in. Oh, it might work. There you go. It'll work that way. It will work that way. I'm assuming the little lids that come on these, they were a bit humped, I suppose. So that the hump pack, because someone said in a comment that when these come brand new, they come with a 6-volt hump pack. Is that right? I don't know, but that's what somebody said in one of the comments. So I'm assuming the little lid was a bit humped, so it cleared the top of this, and then it sort of clipped onto there. And cleared that. That must be why that servo horn is a bit higher. Love it. Anyway, right, so I'm going to get this one out here, stick it in here, and at least if I go out, I haven't got these batteries that could cause a runaway. I've got a hump pack. Although it's not going to be bolted down, but it'll be better than nothing. It'll be better than potentially having a runaway. So we certainly don't want any runnings aways, do we? Because that would be very unwelcome. Ugh. Very unwelcome indeed. God, this has been so long. Oh, now I've broken my aerial tube. Bloody hell, it's going to be one of them days, I reckon. There we go. It's definitely going to be one of them days. It's going to be a bloody gay day. Right, let's get that out of there. Get this. I'm going to go and buy a new aerial tube now. Right, that can go through there. A little bit of polystyrene holding that battery, and it's got a bit hot and it's melted in the past. But that'll be right. Get that through there somehow. Tell you what, you lot, forget it. Can you remember a while back when I said to you lot, I like to have batteries that are, you know, for each individual car. Do you remember that? I said that to you. And all you lot said to me, well, not all of you to be fair, some of you lot put in the comments, that's unnecessary. You can just swap batteries over. And I said I like to have a battery for each car because I don't like swapping them over because sometimes the wires are a bit fiddly and you might break stuff and all that, and normally I always break things. Trying to get the battery out, I've broken the aerial tube. I can't get the wire out of there because I had to fiddle it through. I think I had to unscrew that. Forget it. I'm not going to bother putting a hump pack in this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put batteries in here, new ones, and cable tie them so they can't come off. That's what I'm going to do, you lot. Sometimes it's just not worth messing around trying to get a battery out if you don't need to. You know, it just ain't worth it because you end up breaking things and it's just not any good. So wouldn't recommend it. If you've got multiple cars, if you've got more than one Nitro car, yeah, just get a battery for each one. Just get a rechargeable hump pack for each one, and don't bother changing them over all the time. It's as simple as that, you lot. Right. So these batteries were good. They worked all right, didn't they? So there we go. Get a nice green cable tie. I tried to do good by using the hump pack, but I had enough. There we go. There's the cable tie holding that in. Let's get rid of this. This one's no good. Before you say, why don't you just use this one? This one, it don't hold a very good charge. It's very old. It's the first ever battery that I got for the Savage 21. Excuse me. God, breathed in a fly or something then. Went down the back of my throat. Before I, but when I bought this, when I got the Savage 21, when was that? 2008, somewhere around there. The hump pack that I bought to put in it, because the batteries kept dying. And so this is old, and it's NICD. It's not even, you know, nickel metal hydrate. It's bloody the gay one, the one that never really worked. So 600 milliamp as well. So it's not got a lot of power in there. But it was a bloody good battery. This battery would last. I mean, I used that Savage 21 every day, you know, and it would last 2 or 3 weeks before it went flat, just powering the servo. So it was a good battery, but now it don't hold a charge. I just keep it for memory's sake because it's the first ever one I had, and I've got real problems getting rid of things. But there we go. Now I've got to try and put that in. Go and get a pair of snippers. A pair of snippers there. Snip off that. See you later, alligator. Lovely. Stick that in there. Come on. That's it. I don't want none of this gayness happening today. Thank you very much. I'm going to get a cable tie, nice yellow one, just a cable tie. Tell you what, I'll have them over this side of the aerial, because then that way the aerial can keep the wires away from the servos, because I don't want the servos getting tangled up. Anyone who's ever had that happen, I've had it happen before. You know, your throttle starts sticking, or your brakes start sticking, or whatever, or worse, your throttle sticks open, and you think to yourself, what's happening here? Why is it sticking? And when you look, the bloody wires coming out of your receiver have all got tangled up in your servos and all that bollocks, and no, I'll just put a little cable tie around those wires. It might look like unnecessary, but what that's doing is just holding them all together so they can't flop around. You know what I mean? Hopefully you can see that alright. Yeah, so I do need a little lid, but that'll be alright. So there we go. Where's the transmitter? I've got a transmitter. Let's turn that on. Transmitter's on. That's on. Steering, throttle, brakes. Love it. Haha. Yeah. Proper pleased. Love that. Here we go. Now what I've got to do, go on the internet. I'm sure I'm about to find one at some point. I don't know yet. I'm not going to look too yet. I want to make sure the car's alright. It doesn't really matter too much, but I've got a cable tie the air filter on, and away we go. We go for a little test. Might be able to do it this weekend. I'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will. I want to, but got a lot of stuff on. You see, a lot of stuff going on. So we'll see. We'll see. Got a lot of decorating to do. I'll show you lot. I'll show you lot in a minute. I've got a lot of decorating and things to do. Watch. There we go. Put it back together for now. Stick it there for a bit. Look, I've got a lot of decorating to do. So I had the bathroom flood and everything, and the wallpaper fell off and bloody flooded everything. So got some paint, got to go and do some decorating, some painting and all that stuff. So I've got a lot of stuff to be doing. But I would like to go out and give this a little bit of a test at some point, and I say it in every video, just for the sake of saying it, to be honest with you. But there we go. So hope you had a nice weekend, you lot. Hope you're all alright. And that was just a pointless video that I felt like filming because I just felt like filming something and I had nothing to film. So I'll catch you on the next one. All the best. Enjoy yourselves.